Hello and welcome to Tech Talks. In this tutorial, we will learn about Gantt Chart. So let's first understand what is Gantt Chart. It's a visual roadmap which is all the steps mentioned already along with the timelines that will be required. So let's go through this video and see what all dependencies we have in each steps and how we can make a Gantt chart in Microsoft Excel.
I have listed all the different phases of software development life cycle. For example, I'll talk about that in this tutorial. So similarly, you are supposed to identify all your essential project tasks and then make a list of what needs to be completed and how long that task will take to complete. Then identify the relationship between the tasks. For example, you cannot test a code until the code is written, right? So after doing that, we will go to insert option and then select the 2D column chart and select 2D bar from here. So now you have this bar chart available. So let's expand it a little bit. Now you can see on the left hand side we have all the name of processes that we have, but in reverse order. But that option we can change it later on. So after creating graph, let's see if what options do we have if we want to format this left hand side bar. So we'll go to format option, and from there once we click on this, we have options to fill this format this chart. You can fill the color, you can play with the shadows, and then you have the options for text formatting as well. So you can play with the alignments here. Then test for the text directions also, you have several options to rotate it by 90 degree or in the reverse order, etc. So these options we have. So let's explore some other area of this chart. So if you want to fill the background color, you can do so from here, but I like it this way without any fill. For border also, you have the options to you can go for no border, or if you want some specific color you can select that. But I'll just go ahead with the default one right now. So these are the options that we just explored. So let's go to some other options here. Shadow, if you want to make it look like give it some 3D aspect, you can go for shadow and all, but I like it this way, so I'll do Control Z. Now let's select all the bars that are in blue color. So once you will click on one, the rest of the bars will get automatically selected. So here you have options to play with the series overlap 100%. If you'll reduce that bar in blue will shrink a little bit, its width will get reduced. And for the gap also, you have that option to increase it and reduce it. So you can just experiment it by increasing and decreasing numbers, but I like it in like at 100% only, so I'll keep it that way. And then you can make primary axis, you can make it secondary also if you want, and the similar options you have here to fill and fill colors, play with borders, invert if negative, so that you can click here. So if you want to change the color of this bar also, you can change it from blue to some other color. So I'll change it to white. You just need to change it to white because then only it will give you the Gantt chart look. So that so the one drawback here is, I'll show you, this is not the right way. So see, here you have this white color filled, that's why your axis at the background, it is like looking some, you can figure it out, like there is something that is in white there. So to fix this, we'll click on this again and click on the format data series from here, and after clicking here you can go to fill again and then select no fill. So when it's no fill, this transparency will be 100%, and then you're supposed to select no line in borders also. So now it will not nothing will appear here. So now your Gantt chart is ready. So now you can play with the other bars here, which is an orange color. So from here, if you want to change it to some other color, similarly you can do that. If you want to change the border or no border, everything the same options you have for transparency, width of the border, etc. That we can explore. Now let's see what all, if we can change the font size of left hand side. So if you click here, and we also want to reverse it, right? Because in our table we have processes we have requirements scattering at the top, but in this we have at the bottom. So we'll just click on this reverse option, categories in reverse order, and now sorted. Now our work is done, so let's move on to some other areas. Let's explore what all we have here. So you can play with the axis type. So we have text data here. If we would have some numerical data, so then we could have changed the 1 to 10 to see the gaps between the numbers. So those things, but here we have text, so we'll just keep it that way. Again, you have the options to format your text. I'll change the alignments, the angles. If you want it to be in some specific presentation you want to give it, you can do that. So those options you have it here. So that's about this Gantt chart. Now this is like we want to change increase the readability of this bar. We want to put numbers at the starting of the bar, so that we don't have to tally it with the y-axis and see what month it is starting and what month it is ending. So for that we can just click on it, and if you are using Windows version, you will right click on it and you will get the option to put the data labels. You will have a plus sign right after this plot area on this worksheet itself. But if you are a Mac user, you are supposed to click on this, go to chart design, and from there go to add chart element. From here you can go to data labels and select your desired alignments. So I'll click on inside. So here you have requirements gathering phase is starting in month 1 and it is continuing for one more month. So you have 1 there, and similarly for other bars as well. So it has increases the readability. So we can increase the font size also, so that it's easy to read this. Now it seems good for me. We can change the heading of this title, so that is optional. If you want to remove it, just click on that, select that text box and press delete. Otherwise, if you have any specific heading for that plot area, you can put that. So thanks for watching.